choice here. You can keep that Twitch alive. It's fantastic with the already super strong front line you've got with Renekton-Gragas combination. Adds a little bit more crowd control as well, the polymorph for any threats that try to get onto the Twitch.
I believe Lulu was banned in game 1 as well, so getting this pick now, items because they were stackable, and then 20 minutes in, you got a full build, you sell everything. And speaking of everything, they're throwing everything at Helper here. He does not have his equalizer available.
He sees this. Yeah, and now coming on in, Mickey with the Weaver's Wall, trying to poke. Helper is dodging quite nice. He's going to flash the wall. There's no more knockup, but here comes the exhaust. The flash in from Renekton, but Septed trying to come in and be the hero now with the big stun to help out his buddy Rumble.
What a great move there from Septed. Reads the play. Looks like it's not done yet as Twitch is here.
The 5-man in top, and look at this. The tower is being pushed. But Songyun has been spotted. Helper in a bad spot. That will be first blood, as he couldn't escape from that one. Okay, just getting some vision down here. As a team is the ROX Tigers, looking to take out the control wards, put down some of their own. Malrong fighting back his own control ward.
It's a Mountain Dragon early on, so I don't think these teams want to give up their lives for it. They have no problems of taking fights early on.
Okay, some poison coming out. Oh, the body slam from Songwon to save Mickey's life. Septed. Bonus blast for that, not able to pick up the kill.
I think he could have had that. I think if he spammed his Twin Fang right away, he should have been able to proc the Twin Fang. The cooldown it's 0.5 when it's this low when you proc that poison, so bit of a misplay. I'm going to say that I think he could have had that.
Yeah, I would have to agree, but here comes the hero Malrong trying to make it work onto Songwon, but he's taking a lot of damage, and finally Septed able to pick up a kill with the poison. Spotting Mickey here, and look at how much he's already chunking him down. Exhaust forced to come out, missing that knockup with the side of, and there is Ella coming in from the bottom lane.
Oh, Mickey.
Rift Herald, a move we've seen many times, and it looks like ROX actually do see him with the ward there at the top of the pit. So they're trying to collapse. Will they get there in time? It doesn't look like it. Just not collapsing soon enough. Can they actually kill him is the question. Looks like it. Ella going for the flash, can't get the Devourer off. And here's Songyun in the perfect Weaver's Wall, trying to come from behind. Meanwhile, Septed trying to make something happen all by himself, but he will be taken out. Now Ella trying to go for the Devourer onto Songyun. Lots of low members on the side of ROX, but Ever just cannot clean up.
And Mickey came in with such a sick Weaver's Wall. There he is, blocked out both the carries, forced them to tank the entire, save for the exhaust on Lulu. So that's a critical ability in here.
Uh-oh, Linderong in a heap of trouble. Equalizer coming down, slice and dice. Can't get him out of the way, even though the Q of the Lee Sin does miss. Linderong, 1v4, cannot make it work.
That's a spree, and that's good forever. Now they're sitting at
random stupid games.
Random acts of violence.
Part of growing up. And Equalizer was blown there, and for not all that much. No summoners, nothing really. Trying to engage on here. This avoids from behind. Perhaps Septed is all alone. He's trying to do something. I swear this has happened so many times in this series where one person just gets caught out alone.
You need to call the MIAs. You need to understand that if some stuns off and there's less people, you should be able to turn it into at least a 1-for-1.
Okay, there's the Abyssal Voyage, but it's Malrong and Ella all alone. The immediate Devour saying, hey, we got to get out of here. Throws him into him. They're looking for the kill onto Mickey. Getting extremely low. One more hit will do it. Finally, Ella able to tongue slap him to death. And they will just trade the 1-for-1. And you would have to be blank status.
Oh, okay.
In order to make that work.
I thought you were talking about the Gragas being blank status.
No.
There's a teleport.
No. Coming from behind, all the pings going down. Linderong is spotted, looking for duel. Can he get on top of him, trying to actually stun him, but look at Mickey actually getting knocked off the wall. Wild Growth is going to keep him alive for now. Does knock down that wall. Meanwhile, up in the top left, Linderong was trying to go 1v3 and does get taken out. Equalizer coming down. Songyun taking a bit of damage. Him and Key at half health, trying to just kite as much as possible. The big flash forward from Septic, trying to get a couple of kills. That'll net them 3, and that should be the Baron going over to Ever8.
Oh, and ROX's attempt again just had...
By that plant. Looking for more tier 2s. I think that's going to be an easy bot tier 2 that they take out. Might try to collapse onto mid.
And this is the same problem that ROX had game 1. They have a composition that can make it to the late game and have a huge team fighting impact, but they just refuse to go for that time.
Oh, looking for Septed here. He stepped a little bit too close to the Gragas. They will take him out. Look at Songyun in the back, totally protected. Deadly Flourish trying to save Ella's life. They might just leave him to the Wolves here, even opening up that curtain call. Not going to do all that much, just a bit of poke damage. Forced
Gragas as well, and Mickey's on the side looking for a Weaver's Wall that can cut off some members.
Let's see when they decide to do it. Moving forward onto the Malarong. Weaver's Wall comes out, and look at that. Helper all alone. Should be able to get him after that. Sonya is nicely timed by Sungwon, and they get another pick.
It's risky to siege if you don't have vision of everybody else. Talia specifically, that Weaver's Wall that comes out from the side.
Now, and look at Mickey's positioning once again. Looking for that Weaver's Wall behind. Kind of an awkward angle, and there it is. Looking for Septed. He bounces on the left side of the wall, so they cannot get him. Weaver's Wall won't connect this time.
So here's how Ever should probably play this fight. You gotta kick Twitch out.
Okay, they try to get that stun, the immediate QSS, and he gets bopped down all alone, and Key sitting on top of that Rumble ultimate is not going to survive either. They trade back 1 kill onto Malarong, but the rest of them, they're on the run. Linderong is going to be slowed up. Septed going deep, looking for that kill. He's going to pay for it with his life. Mistakes across the board. What? Linderong trying to TP. I spoke too soon, and they take him out as well on the back.
That's what I was saying, right? The advantage is that Ever
breathed into them as they're now going for the Baron. They have this Mountain Drake. They're pulling it down so fast. ROX just can't get there in time. Weaver's Wall comes down, but there's just no follow-up. All 5 members of Ever8 looking to get out of this one. They're waiting in the brush. They're saying, okay, if you want to fight, we can do this. Mickey from the left side looking for that seismic shove. Rumble just going to be eaten up by Ella here. And Mickey's still coming from behind. Still looking for this. Big redemption here. Malarong on the right side looking for the Twitch, but uh-oh, where did Duel go? He just disappeared, and Songyun, this time he's got the peel, looking to take down that entire backline, and all of a sudden, Ever8, they're just being torn apart by the ROX Tigers. Malarong trying to be a hero, looking for 1 kill if he can. Looks like he will be able to get it. Can he actually get out of this one? Songyun still on the chase. Nice load there from the Glitterlands, and they will be able to get the ace over the ROX Tigers.
And we become a death trap for themselves.
They don't have any control wards left over. If you look at the inventory of the Tigers versus Ever8, they have a lot. And oh boy, could be a pick here onto Ella and Duel as well. The equalizer comes in, but Linderong from the side. They are going to take out Ella and Duel. The 2-for-1 here. He trying to be taken out, but look at that damage from Songyun. Septic can't even get close. Helper all alone will surely meet the same fate, and that should be the game going over to the ROX Tigers.
What are they doing? They're standing in mid lane by themselves. There's a Twitch missing, and Songyun just pulls the trigger right away. This is game over. What? Oh, there you go.
The sad solo Baron. Oh, Malarong.
He's not going to get the execute in time.
Key is tanking the turret, because why not at this time? So 3 pretty long games, I guess, outside of the game 2, which was one of the shorter ones, but 2 long games as the Tigers do eventually take out the series in a 2-1 victory.
And so much of it was the ROX Tigers being aggressive. They were the assertive team in this series for the most part, especially in that 3rd game. And while some of their moves end up backfiring, and you, as expected, it's not a team